Okay, so we running it back with Vegapunk, and I've become a fan of this deck. But I'm also a fan of a few other builds that we have with some leaders that hopefully we can showcase next week if all just moves smoothly and nobody gets sick and you know we get all our things in order, i.e. ratio. Ratio, the immaculate ratio of a deck. All right, so we open up with 2 Dawn. That's a good play. Oh, that's kind of fun. Like you could just go straight into a search. The benefits of Vegapunk. Really, just it's weird, right? Turn 1, you can drop a 5-drop. And with Yamato's ability, Yamato's gonna keep pushing. It's kind of funny. She could literally just put us at 0 with 1 attack if she wants to. Which it looks like that's what she's gonna do. Ooh, use the right order. Use the right order. Of course he messed up the... Wait. Yeah, he messed up the order. Because he could have trashed Prometheus and then brought out... No, that's an on-play effect. Wait, yeah. Okay, I'm confused. So why did it even bring it up, right? No, I said on-play. On KO. So now I'm confused. What was that about? You know what I think it is? On-play / trigger. That's probably what the game was trying to do. Okay, we'll go with that. Because I'm like, oh, you need to draw 2, trash, and then special summon from the trash. But I'm like, wait, it doesn't work that way. Well, it's making us look very vulnerable right now. We got no life cards. Probably the best thing to do is to keep tossing the blocker into life. And if we had the blocker on board, then the stage card would probably do more justice, but we don't got that. I guess this makes more sense. Get a couple of attacks in, then Dawn stack. Use leader ability. There we go. Now the fun thing is with Yamato, it's like, yeah, you can down stack, take the 1 life. Doesn't really matter too much. I guess they're thinking they probably should develop board. They can't afford to just, like, there's no real benefit in down stacking and swinging on our 1 card that's going to summon itself on the board, giving us more board presence. They're literally better off either developing board, but definitely attacking character no matter what. Yeah, One Piece is a thinking man's game. I used to think, I'd be thinking to myself, like, what happens in tournaments? And I'm not saying like, I move fast or my friends move fast. I'm just talking as in general. Like, I'd be wondering what happens in tournament. Do tournament players just have a wonderful ability to play really fast or something? Like, is it just different for a tournament player? I don't know, that's the thoughts that go through my head. But done. We at 6, so we'll be at 8 next turn. I wonder if players debating on going for the KO on Kikunojo. I mean, we got so much board presence at the moment. I don't think a KO on Kikunojo would be a bad thing. They gain a life, okay, it is what it is. Because they're about to go to 0. And if they choose to go to 0, which I don't think they should. But if they go to 0, that means the next attack is guaranteed a bunch of cards out of hand. Well, not a bunch. It ain't gonna be a bunch out. The best we get. Oh well, yeah, we're gonna get at least 2 to 3, maybe a bunch. Maybe that is a bunch. Anyway, they could basically take this last life, and then if we want, okay, they choose not to. And we got some counter power. It's just Edison. That's about it. I would not. The 6K, I would kind of leave because it's something that, he could try to get off the board as well as just give us another character. Like he'll get replaced with another character. So, I mean, Hody Jones. Yeah, there it goes. Hody Jones. Their best option was just to attack regular and then summon Hody. That's what I'm thinking of. I mean, I doubt we would have let it go through since it's literally just we'll just need 1K counter power. Oh, we get rid of the Nico Robin, probably because it's game right now, I would say. And there we go. We get the Edison. And I think we got game now. I can't see it no other way. They got 1 life. We got 3 attacks. Oh, we probably should just... No, okay. First attack, second attack. Yeah, it didn't matter. The outcome would have been relatively the same. Swing for 7. They take. No trigger, right? Oh, there was a trigger, but I think this is just an easy Dawn stack play right now. 10K. There we go. GG. And Rob Lucci. I've been hearing, I don't know if anybody wants to fill me in, but I've been hearing people's debating on Rob Lucci's consistency in the meta. I mean, I would not argue against him being a top deck and a deck that's worth playing, but just how true is it? Yeah, that's my thought process. It's like, how true is it that people are comfortable moving away from Rob Lucci because of quote unquote consistency or anything like that? But the One Piece can't be a game of consistency. Well, to be honest, let me word that as best as possible. Most of the times in my card game experience is that when a card game reaches a high level of consistency, that's when metas get chaotic. It's like the random factor is important for a card game to stay balanced, if anything. But when you can always just grab your puzzle pieces to just get your set play, then it just becomes a deck with the better set play, a deck with the better, whatever. Like, look at Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think any deck gets made at this point that is going to rely on top decks. I don't think there's a deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta-wise where you have to top deck or even have draw cards. Everything's like search, pull, grab, search, pull, grab, and then just do this. And I think if One Piece was to ever hit a level of consistency like that, it'll be obnoxious because we already see the benefits of a deck being more consistent, right? Well, we kind of get glimpses of that. Moria, it gets annoying, right? So anyway, getting back on track. That's what I heard in these One Piece streets, where Rob Lucci's consistency is suspect. So, but then when you think about it, I always wondered this too, before I get back to the match. Law is a deck that just pretty much draws, right? His deck is just like 99% consistent luck. In you know, he's consistent because of the drawing, but then because of the drawing, that would indicate that he's getting lucky, right? Because you can't control the drawing. You could just draw, but you can't control, you know, what you're drawing. So I always find that funny about Law. It's like that. This deck is the boogeyman, but then at the same time, shouldn't there be more matches where these guys aren't drawing what they need? Shouldn't there be more matches where they either draw a bunch of power reduction, or they draw the other side, the ramping or whatever? But I don't know, it doesn't seem to happen like that. And we lose 2 off our board, because you definitely don't want to hit the Shirahoshi. Dad, look at that Rob Lucci board, that's disgusting. Well, definitely take that so we can develop. Yeah, I would imagine take the hit, get a body on board, and then you need that Nico Robin on life. I would say that too. Because our hand quality is looking poor. You could play the Edison and top life the Niku. These are tough decisions, I ain't gonna lie. Swing big on Rob Lucci is the best thing I can think of. Just make sure you get whatever you need to get out of his hand. Get him off the board. I said that wrong. You don't want him saving it. There we go. For the sake of board development, we get an Edison. Tough decisions, because blockers will really save the day. When we trashed the Nico Robin. So we're playing risky. Yeah, you gotta let it go. See, that's why I was in my mind, I was like, the Nico's important. So now we're at like a really poor hand advantage. But I get it. I get it for the sake of trying to develop stronger bodies on the board, and like I get that. It's a tough position to be in. Okay, so now we got another body on board. Okay, another body on board. Let's go. They're just gonna be real aggressive. Yeah, we gotta be careful at this point. And they go for a blocker. So we got Luffy. Playing out Luffy is gonna let us draw a card and get rid of Rob Lucci for free. So for the most part, how I feel is just crash into those little bodies. We don't have the stage card, so that's a bit of a problem. We want to develop first, I guess. Okay. Wow. That is scary to me. That play is scary to me. So we feel confident in taking out the Rob Lucci is the only thing I can think of. Okay, we just need the bodies off the board. I think it's safe. Yeah, I think it's safe to build a lift because their board's not that full, which means Usopp's the advantage behind Usopp is more like one attack per se. So this is the annoying part, being that our hand size is so small and we have to keep counterattacking, but the Lucci has advantage at the moment, both in board presence. Oh, poor Lucci. He's not understanding. He's not reading the ability. It is what it is. GG.